I was in the market for a R5 cage, but the ones on the internet didn't really fit my needs. Most weren't designed with a battery grip, and many didn't have the features I needed for my setup. In other words, these R5 cages suck. I'm gonna design my own. So I went about designing my own cage. I had some steel strut lying around, I cut it to pieces and went to work. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Riley's Productions R5 roll cage. With this setup, I can now rig up the R5 with all the accessories I need to film video. As you see here, it's mounted on our Sound Devices Mix Pre 6. With a heavy lens, the entire unit would tip over like a sleeping cow. Now with the R5 roll cage, it gives me the ability to keep it always propped up. It only takes a couple of screws to bolt it on. Even at 28mm, the bars don't show in the field of view. But for a wide angle or a pancake lens, you can always just turn the unit around. The cage allows lots of room so you can easily change lenses. I'm replacing the RF 28-70 with the RF 100. The beauty of the cage is you have multiple grasping options. You can grab it from the back to front, different angles, left to right, tilt it down, angle it up, grab it from the top, side to side, pan it down, rock it back. Pretty much you can put it anywhere. On a table, on a ladder, on a tripod, suspend it with steel cable, on an S2000, put it on the floor, even use it as a footstool. The R5 roll cage features steel strut that have these oval shapes, also known as speed holes. Enough of these speed holes on your car will make it go twice as fast, guaranteed. The cage lets you point the camera straight down, on its side, on its back, and even upside down. The R5 roll cage uses whatever nuts and bolts you have lying around, so it's a truly universal system. It even has a storage spot for a wrench. You could probably even fashion up a mat box if you wanted to. I use the frame of the cage to neatly route my cables. It also helps them from preventing damage. When we add a mic, this becomes a pretty good little recording setup. I don't have a monitor, this is just a cell phone, but you can easily strap an HDMI monitor onto the roll cage. Also, this is just a wall charger, but this could be a USB-C battery pack as well. The roll cage's frame has lots of space to mount any gear you need to succeed. There's also a spot for our Deniki JB1 timecode box. Every button on the R5 itself is easily accessible, as there is plenty of room for your hands to operate all the controls. The R5 roll cage does add a little bit of weight, but for anyone who is ridiculously as strong as I am, it should be no problem. The main reason why I welded up the cage is to improve the ergonomics. It's just much easier for me to walk around with the camera. This is the first prototype, but as you can see, it adds a lot of usefulness and versatility to our camera setup. Why I do this to an R5? In spite of all its shortcomings, the R5 is still a great camera, and currently the only one I have. When I get a dedicated cinema camera, I'm going to build a roll cage for it as well. I left the cage unpainted so it would be easier to film versus a darker color, so we're going to go spray it in a bit. Well, that's it for us. Till next time, we're Wireless Productions. Catch you guys later.